Howdy everyone, this is the Core 300 high-efficiency particulate air filter from Levoit. It's a really nicely constructed unit that operates in near silence. It arrives from Amazon in high-quality retail packaging that wouldn't look out of place in some fancy home goods store. The manufacturer claims 3 stages of filtration, which includes an outer screen, an inner particle filter, and a final activated carbon layer to deal with odors. So, without further delay, let's dive in. Inside the box, we're pretty much ready to go. Included is the air purifier itself and some warranty cards, plus the instruction manuals. The starter filter is already contained within the unit. You'll want to remove it from its protective film before use. Here it is outside the bag. It's got some nice pleats, a foam seal around the top, and of course that carbon layer here. Alright guys, operation is pretty easy here. In the center we have a pretty obvious power button. To the left here we've got a fan at approximately the 10 o'clock position. We've just got high, there's low, and there's medium. This button right here, the sleep indicator. If we take a look at the manual, it says look at page 8 for further instructions, but when we look at page 8 there are no further instructions. In my experience, the only thing this sleep button does is turn the fan on extra low. So I think there's 4 speed settings if we keep this in mind. Extra low, aka sleep, low, medium, and high. The timer here will shut it off after 2, 4, 6, or 8 hours. This button right here just locks the display setting so you can't actually change anything. This button right here, which kind of looks like a trash can with 2 arrows on either side, will illuminate when it's time to change the filter. And finally, this will just turn off the lights on the display without turning off the air purifier itself. Kind of nice if you're super light sensitive and have this close to a room you need to sleep in. So one thing that is a little awkward is this thing does sit at something of an awkward height. It's way too short to be directly on the ground, but it's also a little awkwardly big to have up on a counter. So that kind of leaves me wondering, where do I actually put this thing? The best place I can think of in this particular room is right here on the speaker. Seems like a pretty good height. Next up, I want to set up my decibel meter to give you guys a little sound reading. And no, your speakers and or headphones did not just break, it's just that quiet on low. I can't actually hear it, but the decibel meter did pick up about a 2 decibel level increase, which is basically inaudible. Next, here it is on medium. Level 2 brings us an 8 decibel increase in sound level over ambient, which is still extremely quiet and borderline inaudible. Finally, high adds 20 decibels for a room total of 58. This is somewhere between rainfall and light conversation on the scale. The bottom line is that unless you're in a dead quiet room, like a recording studio or something, you are unlikely to hear the Levoit air purifier on any setting other than high. Overall, I think this is a great product. It's got a nice modern look which fits well into most decor, is quiet, and if you believe the manufacturer's claims, is highly effective at removing airborne particles. I only wish it were 3 or 4 inches shorter or 3 or 4 inches taller.